The Christian church began under severe persecution. You might recall in Acts chapter 8 and verse 1 that Saul held the coats, or they were laid at his feet as Stephen was stoned. In the text, it's more than just having the coats laid at your feet. It indicates that Paul was glad, or he was happy that Stephen was stoned. And because of that, great persecution broke out in the church and Christians were scattered all over. Now we should mention that Saul later becomes the Apostle Paul, and he becomes probably the greatest apostle ever. If not the greatest, I mean, he's at the top, and he suffered severely for his belief in Jesus Christ. But back to persecution. Persecution of the church lasted for hundreds of years. It wasn't until 313 AD that the Roman Emperor Constantine I, in an edict called Milan, declared that Christianity, along with others, was now a legal religion. But with that came some changes. There was going to be some questions about what would Christianity look like going further. You know, persecution still exists in parts of the world, and we may see some persecution even here in America, but not like the early church. The question was, with these new freedoms, how would these Christians hold to their faith? I mean, they were strong when they were being persecuted and they were facing torture and beast. They were faithful. But along with these freedoms came this easier life, if you will. So what do you do in this easier life? Will you give in to temptations of the society? Or will you hold true to the original faith? I wonder, as I sit in my house this cool morning in Arkansas with the heat running, have I given in to the easier life? Have I let things come between me and God? Do I make excuses for not going to church, for not worshiping, for not reading my Bible, for not living the life I want to live because of all of the choices I have before me? I wonder. Can I challenge you this morning to ask yourself that question? Has the easier life led you astray? Does it get in the way of worshiping God? And this is Jesse Walker with the Glenwood Church of Christ.